Hey everybody, so this is a repost of my Mardi Gras bowl that I did. I made a mistake and put the wrong introduction on there. So what actually came off of the lathe was different than what was being started in the beginning of the video. I have lost the introduction to this to where it actually shows me showing a piece of wood, me cutting it on the jigsaw with the jig that I made, and pouring the resin. So this video is actually with everything on the lathe and being turned. However, I just did want to make sure that everyone knew that I did use Alumilite Amazing Clear Cast resin. I also used, for the colors, I used the uh, Reflex Purple by Pearl-Ex. I use the Emerald Green by Pearl-Ex, and I use the Neon Yellow by Caster's Choice. Now, again, as I say in all my videos, I am not sponsored by any of these products. These are just products that I've been using since I started turning a couple years back. Some of this is stuff that's new for me to do, like with making the jig for my bandsaw, making the circles, and actually using a mold to make these bowls. Otherwise, I've only been using the wooden bowl blanks, making bowls. So I just wanted to share that and get this reposted because I feel really bad that I overlooked this and made the mistake of posting with two different projects. So again, I apologize, and here is me turning the bowl blank made out of Box Elder Burl and resin. Hope you enjoy. If you do, please like, subscribe, share the video, comment, tell me what you liked about the video, tell me what you didn't like about the video, and thanks for watching. Okay, I'm gonna try this a little different with a different angle. Now, as you can see, I didn't do too good on centering it, but hopefully this works and you guys can actually see me while I'm actually turning. But got this on here, and I've got it set to around about a little over 1100. So we'll get this started and see how things go. So I made a mistake in not sanding this top part down first before I put it on the worm screw. So kind of messed me up a little bit with turning this. So I got this flipped around back on the lathe, and I'm gonna reshore this up. Go ahead and shape the outside, flatten this down, and then put it back on the worm screw and put it on here and see if I can't fix the bottom to where I can actually like fit it onto the chuck like I'm supposed to. So my mistake, taking this a little bit longer to finish up, but we're getting there. Now we're going to try to put this back on the worm screw, flip it around so I can do this like I'm supposed to. Alright, so I'm not liking this worm screw idea here anymore. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong with it or what, but I'm gonna go back to the ring because I'm good with the ring. Alright, now you can see what I'm doing again. Alright, so now that I got everything cleaned up around here, I'm going to start sanding. I'm going to go from 60 up to about 320, I believe is what it is. Try this again. Okay, so now that I got this sanded down, I'm going to put some myelin sanding sealer on there. I know I say this in all my videos, but I am not sponsored by any of the products I use. This is just stuff that I've picked up throughout the years as I've been turning. It's looking pretty. I'm gonna buff it out with a Scotch-Brite pad. Gonna move on to some Yorkshire grit. All right, now we're gonna go on to the Yorkshire grit fine, microfine. It's got a nice shine on it already, but we're gonna throw some little bit of OB shine juice on there. OB shine juice isn't a product you buy. This is something you make. There's a couple different recipes online, but if you Google it, you're guaranteed to find at least one way to make this. So, but as you can see, this is getting a nice shine on it already just from the one coat. So we'll go ahead and put on a couple more coats and then I'll be back. Now, I don't know if you guys can tell the shine this thing has, but looks pretty, turned out pretty good, I think. Alright, so I'm going to try a different angle here so you can see me actually like hollowing it out. Hopefully this works. Alright guys, so I've nicked up the outside a little bit, so I got to retouch that up. But the inside's looking pretty good so far. Got that little bit of a mark right there that I need to take off still. But otherwise, this is going pretty good. Alright, so we're going to sand this up to about 800 and then go back to the sanding sealer and the Yorkshire before putting some more of the OB shine juice on there. Alright, going back to the Mylan sanding sealer. Buff it down a little bit with Scotch-Brite pad. Now we're going to move on to some Yorkshire grit. Alright, now we're going to move on to some Yorkshire grit microfine. Moving on to the OB shine juice. this is after the first. Let me see if I can. There we go. That's after the first coat. I'm going to go ahead and put about 3 to 5 more coats on there. And we'll come back when it's done. So here you go with the finished product. I don't think I put enough OB Shine Juice on this, but I'm pleased with it. So much that I may actually keep this one for myself. I get some footage of it on a turntable and some pictures up here here at the end of the video. Hopefully you liked the video. If you did, like, subscribe, share the video, and comment at the bottom. Tell me what you liked about it.